Evening YouTube. So it's Friday night again tonight, so it's hi-fi night. But before we do a hi-fi video, this box has turned up, so we need to open this up. And I'm not actually sure what is inside this box. It is either a Denon PMA720 amplifier that I have bought, or it is an Eagle 6400 vintage amplifier that James bought for me last week when he had had far too many beers. So we shall find out what it is when I open it up. And like I said, it is either a really nice looking Denon that looks in really good condition, or it's a really knackered Eagle that has a load of knobs missing off of it, and it looks like some butcher has cut half the faceplate off. So you can see there the box has been damaged, and this side as well, so it looks like it's been dropped, that box. So I hope it's the old Eagle in there and not my nice Denon, because the Eagle, you wouldn't notice if it had been dropped, it'd look the same, but my Denon looked really nice. I'm only joking, James. I'm gonna love my Eagle even though some butcher has cut the faceplate in half. So let me get in there and open it up and let's see what we've actually got. And James said it's better that the faceplate has been cut down because it's like a bobber custom. If you don't know what one of them is, it's a motorbike that has all been cut down and customised. They call it a bobber. So according to James, this is an Eagle bobber. Such an idiot, Eagle bobber. I hope you said Denon now. I'll open that Eagle up when you ain't here. Oh, look at the state of the packaging. It's had a bit of polystyrene put on the top. It has been wrapped in bubble wrap, so I can't see what it is yet. So it still could be the nice looking Denon or the Eagle Bobber Custom. So let me get the camera and I'll show you how badly this thing has been packaged. It's like all rattling around with a couple of bits of polystyrene around it. Look, that is not wrapped up good. Look how much space there is down the sides. Look, it's just loose. That's just rattling round in there. With that one bit of polystyrene put on the top. Yeah, that's not good wrapping. At least make them tight in the box, innit? So let's see what it is. Oh, look, it's the Eagle Bobber Custom. Because it had that sticker on it, look, powerful. And that date is 1995. So this thing might not have worked since 1995. And when I see that sticker on the computer, that just put me right off. And the fact that the faceplate has been hacked to bits, but mainly that sticker, because that's a long time for an amplifier to just sit around dead. So I'll just chuck the box out of the way. I'll chuck that box at James. So let's get the Eagle back on the table. And it is heavy, even though this is the cut down bobber version. It weighs a ton. Got a nice old plug on it there, look. So let's get this bubble wrap off and have a look at the old Eagle cut down bobber custom. It is heavy, this thing weighs a ton. It's a big old beast as well. We've been after one of these, me and James, because when we was kids, we had one of these and we absolutely loved it, because this thing is 100 watts per channel. Get this working, it will have a ton of power. When we was kids, we had nothing else as loud as our Eagle. We absolutely loved it. Look at it. It's a monster. And that top there, look, it's had the side cut off. the little bit of the faceplate there, someone's cut one side down. I don't know why you would do that, but they have, look. Hello, Bobber Custom. Welcome to the collection. Looks alright, actually, doesn't it, James? Yeah, look at it. It's a beast, the old Eagle. So this is Eagle 6400. I think it's made in the UK. It's from 1977 and this thing is 100 watts per channel. So it's a beast. And look there, look, it's got its bass and its treble knob missing. And the two little knobs off of like the tape dubbing and the tape monitor, they are both missing. But all the other knobs are on it. Might be hard to find them knobs because this thing is rare, I think. We've been looking for one of these for ages. So let's get in and feel what all the switches feel like. Right, so the speakers, yeah, it feels alright actually, the old speaker select, on off, yeah, it feels nice that on off. Subsonic, yeah, the old subsonic feels good. Stereo mono feels alright, loudness, yeah, that feels good. Tape dubbing, yeah, that's good. Tape monitor, yeah, that feels good. All the switches on it feel nice. Treble, yeah, that feels alright, the old treble. Bass, yeah, that feels nice. They feel tight, they feel nice. Yeah, the pots feel alright on the old bobber. Selector, yeah, that feels alright. Microphone mixing, see, it's got it all, this Eagle. Volume, yeah, it's a clicky volume as well. It feels nice, that does. And the back bits, the balance, yeah, that feels good. So the front of the old Eagle does feel like it's all working, or not all working, but it feels all nice. I can't feel nothing wrong with it. Nothing feels glitchy or seized up. It feels all good. And you know what I'm noticing there? Look at them buttons there on that subsonic and that. Right, let me pull one of them off. Sorry, James, don't look, mate. Right, do these fit on my Marantz? Oh, look at that. Oh, James, sorry, mate, the Eagle might have lost more knobs because they fit lovely on my Marantz. They'd look alright on that. Yeah, look, they'd look good on the old Marantz, James. Alright, mate, I'll put 'em back on. I won't nick the knobs off the Eagle, not in front of you anyway. Soon as you've gone, they're going on my Marantz, mate. They looked alright on it, them knobs, because I've been looking for them Marantz knobs on eBay, and because they are Marantz knobs, people just want a ridiculous amount of money for them. I'll buy some Eagle knobs for it. They'd be like 50p each. So I'll just put the camera down for a second and you can look at the old Pioneer, and we'll turn the old Eagle round and have a look at the back. And it has got something good on the back, this Eagle. You know what it's going to have on the back just by the fact that I said it's got something good on the back. And that's right, yes, it has got pre-out main in coupler, so you can use this old Eagle as a preamp or a power amp. So this thing will be 100 watt power amp. There, the Eagle International. So it's got a couple of fuses on the back. Take 2 sets of speakers. They feel alright. That one's a little bit loose, but That's probably happened in that box, that one. Yeah, they feel alright though, the speaker bits. That's bodged, whatever that is on there. The earth, look, it's been bodged right up. So it's got two tape decks, phono, tuner, auxiliary, and then the pre-out main-in coupler, and a 5-pin DIN tape connector. Eagle International, Wembley, England. So I'm not sure if this one was made in England or not, but Eagle as a company was from Wembley in England. And I think they did make their own stuff in England, but I'm not 100% on that. They might have sourced it out and got it made somewhere else. And he was a bit dodgy, the man that owned this Eagle company. I'm sure he ended up like on the run with all the money out of the company. So he like rinsed the company out and took off. So I'll just put the camera down. Alright, James. James is taking the mick out of me because he watches these videos, so he knows my little routine. Alright, James, I've got my boxing routine, mate. Don't take the mick, it's how I do it. If you don't like it, go and watch another channel, mate. And good luck finding one with an Eagle Bobber custom on it. And look, I'll show you that sticker first. That sticker was on it, and that put me off, that sticker, because if that's right, this amp ain't worked for a hell of a long time, and surely if you put this on eBay you'd have took that sticker off, wouldn't you? Because there was a picture of that sticker but no mention of the fact that some butcher has hacked the faceplate down. And James is pulling another face now and going, I'll just do the measurements. I'm going to send you out this room, James. Go and wait outside till I've done the video. Putting me off. Right, so that is 15.5 inches wide. I'll show you the butcher bit actually before I forget. Look. It's been hacked off that side, so it should be wider than what it is. Look, that side's got a nice bit overhanging, and then this side has been cut off flush, look. And you can see someone hasn't even taken the faceplate off to do it. They've just hacked the side off. Now, why would you do that? I don't get that. There was no mention of that on the computer, but I spotted it because I was zooming on the pictures and I noticed that. That put me off. Because if that's been done, what else has been done to this poor old Eagle? But that didn't put James off. He just clicked by it now because he'd had far too many beers. So as you can see there, look, that is 15.5 inches wide. But if you bought one of these off a normal person and not a butcher, it would be 16 inches wide. So it's 11.5 inches deep and it is 5 3/4 inches tall. So it is big, this Eagle. It's a nice size. It's a big old lump of an amplifier and it is really heavy. It does weigh a lot, this thing. And it would weigh more if the butcher hadn't have got hold of it. Right, out. He's doing it again. He's pulling a face and going, I'll just put the camera down and put another amplifier on top of it. Right, out, James. I've had enough of you tonight, mate. And from now on, you're only allowed in this room when you haven't had a beer. And I'm not taking you up the pub anymore because you turn into Jasper Carrot. So go on, Carrot, out. So I have put another amplifier on top of the Eagle to give you a size comparison, and I have used my Technics SU7100, and look, they are a very similar size, them two. The Technics is a tiny little bit wider, but the Eagle is a little bit deeper. And James just said I should cut a little bit off of the faceplate on the Technics to turn it into a bobber and then it'll look better. You love this Eagle, don't you, James? Yeah, I love it as well, mate. I do like it. Now he's here, look at it. And what happened with this one was, James had been in the pub all day, and then I met him up there. But I wanted to get back because the Denon was finishing. So we came back, I bid on the Denon and won it. And then I found this Eagle and I showed it to James and he went, no way, it's an Eagle 6400, go on buy it, because it was in the buy it now. And I went, James, I can't buy another one, not this week. I said, I am skint, mate, until I get paid. I said, and that looks like it's going to be a load of trouble, mate. Look at it. It's got a sticker on it that says it ain't worked since 1995, and someone's hacked half the faceplate off of it. And then James just leant over me and whacked the buy it now button. I went, James, what are you doing? He went, look at it, poor amplifier. It's an Eagle 6400. It needs saving. And then he just gave his bank card to me. He said, I'll get that one. So he had a few too many beers. And he just bought it. And then we did have a laugh afterwards because I'm looking at it and I'm going, James, it ain't worked since 1995. The faceplate's been cut down and you've just bought it. So we did have a right laugh about it. It was funny. Snick them knobs, put them on my Marantz, look. Put two of them on there. I can't do it on the balance one yet because it's bent. I haven't straightened it up yet. I'll warm that little knob up before I straighten it. But look, them buttons look alright on that Marantz. Yeah, them Eagle buttons would work well on that, wouldn't they? If I straighten that little balance knob up and you get the third one on there, the old Marantz 1050, it'll look nice with them buttons on it. Yeah, so James just bought this Eagle in a drunken moment. And I went to him, so have you bought that for yourself, James? He went, no, it's yours. I went, what, don't you want it? He went, no, I don't want that, do I? Look at it. He said, the faceplate's been hacked down, it's got a load of buttons missing, and it ain't worked since 1995. So I've bought it for you. Good luck fixing it. Oh, and we just fell about laughing. It was so funny. But then James did say that he was happy to buy it for the channel because we've both wanted one of these Eagles for a long time, because when we was kids it was one of our favourite amplifiers. We just loved our old Eagle 6400. And we really did have so much fun with it. Of all the amps we ever had, I think we had the most fun with our Eagle. Because we was young, and I'm a bit embarrassed to admit this, because I'm ashamed of myself that I used to do this. But if me and James got a set of speakers from somewhere, or someone give us a set of speakers, if they was no good and we thought they sounded rubbish, we would go, come on, let's give them the Eagle treatment. Let's get the Eagle out and blow them up. And that's what we did. We'd connect them up to the Eagle, keep turning the Eagle up louder and louder and louder. Get them speakers within an inch of their life, both sitting there laughing, and then we'd turn them up a little bit more and the speakers would go pop. And I know that's a terrible thing to do, and I wouldn't do it now, but I was only young. And when you're about 12 years old, blowing speakers up on an Eagle amplifier really is a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and I shall see you next time.